What's up, everybody? My name is Mike Brown, aka Review King MB, and does it hold up? I'm here to talk about a movie that I watched a bunch of times as a kid, and I rewatched now to see if it holds up. I'm talking about Beethoven. Beethoven is a 1992 film that's directed by Brian Levant, and the plot. The plot is you follow this family, the Newton family, who the kids just want a new dog, a new pet, a new animal. And so George, the father, played by Charles Grodin, he acquiesces. He gives the kids the new dog. It's this huge, ginormous, the biggest dog in the world. I mean, I don't know much about dogs, but it's insane how a breed like this dog exists. And at first, it causes nothing but trouble, chaos. It's hilarious to watch this dog do everything wrong for the father. Of course, the kids love him. The mother loves him. But then you find out that the dog was a runaway because of this pound that abuses dogs, treats them like crap. They're out looking for this dog, and they want to find him, and they'll do anything that they can to get the dog back. What I think of Beethoven, and does it hold up? Yes, it does. And it's surprising, I know, that I don't have the DVD or anything to show you as if I own it. I should own it, right? Especially if I'm saying it holds up. It's one of those movies that I had on VHS. I watched all the time as a kid. And it's only recently that I realized I don't physically own it. I went to the library and rewatched it. And that's how I rewatched it. And so, yeah, we need to correct that. I do need to own this. First things first, Charles Grodin as George Newton. I very much enjoy him as his father. You know, when I was a kid, I used to think that he was a hard ass. I used to think that he wanted too much from this dog. Being a little older, I can certainly say that I feel for him a lot more, that I can understand and sympathize how annoying it must be to have this dog break everything, dirty everything. I mean, that one scene where he's in his bed and he's covered in goo and he wipes all over the place, and I love how it plays out. It's in slow motion, and he's like, no, and it just goes all. It's great. It's great. It's probably the funniest, best part of the movie, but that doesn't mean that I still don't sympathize with the poor guy. You almost understand why he just wants to get rid of this dog. But you see how happy the dog makes his kids. His kids, you have Rice, the oldest daughter, played by Nicole Tom. I tried looking this actress up just to see what has she been up to, what has she done since then. Her biggest thing is that I see that she did the voice of Supergirl and a lot of DC animated projects, and so that's pretty cool. She has her side plot of liking this kid in school, and so you see that going on. The dog even helps her, helps the other kids with that. Christopher Castile plays Ted, the little brother, who he has a situation with bullies and whatnot, and the dog helps the kid out there. I remember seeing this kid in Step by Step. Does anybody remember that show? Step by step, day by day, day by day. I don't even know if that does that show hold up? I guess we need to check that out. Is there any way to watch that? Maybe it's on Hulu. I don't know. The youngest daughter, Emily, is played by Sarah Rose Carr. I, not too long ago, watched Kindergarten Cop and realized that she's also in that movie, so I find that amusing. She's one of the cutest child actors I've ever seen. She's very, very cute. Dean Jones plays the villain, Herman, who's super evil, super... like when I was a kid, I was afraid of him. That's how his voice, his gravelly voice, the scene where he abuses Beethoven and does what he does to him to try to get him to attack him and get him back to the pound. It's heartbreaking. When I was a kid, it floored me, it broke me, but it also affects me that much when I'm an adult. It's still there. Stanley Tucci and Oliver Platt play the henchmen, which is crazy to see actors of that caliber and early in their career. They're playing silly, goofy, Three Stooges-like roles right there, but it's very satisfying to see the dogs get their revenge on them later on. David Duchovny and Patricia Heaton, that scene where Beethoven messes with them is great as well. This movie's fun. that's really all I have to say, is that it's fun, it's heartwarming, it's a nice family film that I don't think it won't attach yourself in some way, whether you're a dog lover or if you don't really care about dogs, like myself. You can still find a lot of great enjoyment from it. It holds up for me, and I'm glad to say it does. Anyways, guys, let me know in the comments below if you too agree that Beethoven holds up. Do you like it as well? Like, comment, subscribe. Later!